In Exodus chapter 2, we meet Moses, the well-known deliverer of the nation of Israel. But it's in chapter 1 when we meet the first deliverers in this story. If you know this chapter, then you know that Pharaoh has commanded the Hebrew midwives to kill all the newborn male Hebrew children. It's significant to notice that in these chapters, we are told the names of the Hebrew midwives, but we don't know the names of any of the other people in this story. The narrator is wanting us to focus in on these women and their actions. So what did they do when they were confronted with the dilemma of, do we tell Pharaoh the truth, and as a consequence, the children would die, or do we lie to Pharaoh and save the children? Well, they choose to lie to Pharaoh. Now, from this point, believers and commentators in the past have focused in on the question of, was it right or was it wrong for the women to lie? And where we are in no better position today than they were in the past to come up with a definitive conclusion, we just need to look to the scriptures to see where these women were commended for their actions. In fact, it states that they feared God more than they feared Pharaoh. So how do we understand what they did? Well, when confronted with the moral dilemma of whether to tell the truth or save a life, they took the moral high ground. They decided that saving a life was more important than telling the truth. We need to keep this in mind when we look at the scriptures and see where they were commended for their bravery. Before Moses would be able to deliver, he first needed to be physically delivered by these women. He was able to deliver the nation of Israel because of the bravery of these women, standing up to Pharaoh and saying that they valued the commands of God more than the fear of man. The scriptures commend these Hebrew midwives, and we should also.